everyone, thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be doing a spread in my catch-all planner for January. Alright, so let's take a look at the supplies I'll be using today. Some tweezers, a line stencil, I have a selection of different pens and my craft knife, and then I also have a beautiful sticker kit that we're going to be using. This is available in my shop. I will link it in the description below. So there's some very soft green and kind of peachy taupe colors here. Boxes of all different sizes, and then we have these beautiful soft florals, and these are some big deco floral stickers and I love them. They are so stunning, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but right around the center of these beautiful flowers is this nice purple color, which is what inspired my choice of pens. So let's go ahead and pull out the pages for this week. And so that'll be January 9th through the 16th, I believe. 9th through the 15th, sorry. Alright, so let's jump right in. So I think to start, I'm going to pull in maybe some of these corner flowers, and we'll put some of these on and then go from there. So I'm just pulling in some white out here because I want to cover this up on the sidebar. And so we'll just make that go away, and then we can stick down a nice long sidebar sticker here. We'll make sure we get that down straight and not crooked. The big stickers sometimes can be a little bit tricky to get on there straight, especially when you're filming, because you can't really look right over your page like you normally would. So there we go, we've got that on, and I'm already loving the way that this feels. It's just such a calm and soothing spread. Alright, so what's next? I think we definitely need to bring in some more floral decor here. So I'm just going to go around the page and kind of pop in some of these florals where I know I'll want them. Okay, I think it's time to bring in some of these boxes, and if you guys have watched my videos, you know I love these big double boxes for the weekends. It just gives me a lot of room to write things down that I want to do over the weekend, but I don't necessarily want to put in a specific day, and so I like using those. I also like the way it looks. It balances out that big sidebar. Now this one here, of course, is going to need some florals. I love my floral stickers, and I definitely want to have a lot of those in this spread. I just really like the way that it looks and feels, and it definitely makes me happy when I look at my planner pages and see these beautiful flowers. So I have a little cheat sheet beside me here that has birthdays and some important dates and appointments for the week written down on it, so I just kind of refer back to that as I go. So now I'll go ahead, I'll put some boxes onto the different days where I know I have appointments or specific things that need to get done, as well as for birthdays and so forth. for this week, I'm going to be using some of these bullet points to mark in when my kids need to work, because those days I still need to drive them to and from their jobs. So I like to track that just so that I can keep it in mind as I go. And you guessed it, time for more flowers. And so I don't really have a plan in mind when I start these spreads, and I just kind of go with it as I'm doing them and see what feels right and what I think looks good in that moment. So a lot of it is kind of random, and I find that it always turns out really well. When I do too much pre-planning, I find that it looks or feels a little bit more stiff on the spreads, and when I just go for it and follow my gut as I do it, I typically like those spreads a lot more. So I did pull in some of those hexagon bullet points as well in that light beigey color, and now it's time to trim off these excess sticker bits from the edges of the paper. So we'll just go ahead and cut those off, and usually I try to save these bits to use, but these ones aren't that much that are hanging over, so I don't think I'll worry about it today. Alright, and I'm going to bring in this line stencil. Now I made this stencil using my Silhouette machine, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in some lines on some of these other bullet points for my to-do lists. And I did size the stencil to fit the big planners, so it also fits the classic obviously, but it does fit the big size planners as well. And for this week, I'm also going to put in some lines on that long sidebar sticker. It's not something I usually do, but I think it'll look cute, so let's go ahead and pop some lines in there as well. So here I am filling in some of the birthdays for this week, as well as I'm going to put in some shifts for the kids, things like that, just so you can kind of see, how I use some of these boxes. I know some people ask, oh, well, what does it look like, after the pen or when you've written in it? So I'll throw some of this in just so you guys can kind of get an idea. And so this is that purple color, and I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it on the video, but it does match with the purple around the very centers of those flowers, and it just kind of pops. And so for the work shifts, I decided to bring in just a black gel pen, just to change it up a bit so those can kind of stick out a little bit more. And as we finish up with this, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. As always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and definitely feel free to share this video if you're interested in these stickers. They are available in my shop at www.petrascreativeplants.ca. So you can go ahead and check that out. I'm also happy to do custom orders if there's anything in particular that someone is looking for. So again, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye!